Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? This is the Ketchup Podcast. We are here. I am your host, Lofton, aka Antoine Cumberbund, aka Loftonius Hazadonis, aka Are You an Alien? And I'm here with my co-host, Rajim.
The
They
one
call
and only.
aka Boulder Shoulders, aka One Punch, Two Punch, Three Punch, More Punch, aka It's Mr. Boombastic. What's going on with you, bruh?
AKA Mr. Make It Happy. Let's go, son. What's good, man? What's good? You know what I'm saying?
What's good, man?
Another week gone by. You know how
Hey,
we
another
do.
seven
You know what I'm saying?
days, another 7 days,
Man,
man.
bro,
Missed
it's
y'all. We
going
missed
so
y'all.
fast.
Hey,
Bro,
make sure y'all you know what I'm saying, subscribe, like, click, hit the bell, do all that stuff because we trying right
ring a
now.
ling a
We
ling.
just beginning, so we trying to get up to 100 subscribers. We trying to get to those people. So we got numbers that we're trying to reach. So come on, join with us and join the Ketchup Podcast as we start to do our thing. So what has been intriguing for your week? Been a good week, bad week? What's been going on?
Bro, it's been, hey, honestly, dude, real talk, it's been amazing. Um, for those who know I'm a cybersecurity engineer, so I just got my CISM certification, my SISM certification. That's a
Nice.
certified information security manager. Let's go. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
Means I'm worth
There you
more.
go. Hold
Means
up.
I'm
Hold
worth
up.
more
Got,
money.
got to get the crowd
Let's
involved. You know what I'm
go.
saying?
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that
Throw
means
some
I'm
hold
worth
up,
more
hold up.
money.
Got to throw some
Somebody,
gunshots with that too. You know what
you
I'm
know what
saying?
I'm saying?
Buck.
Hit it up. You know what I'm saying? Means I'm worth more money. Somebody need to hire me. You know what I'm saying? Find me on LinkedIn.
There
You know
you
what I'm
go.
saying?
There you go.
Indeed just got updated.
Hey, that's what I'm talking
Nah,
about. Get that
man.
right.
Yeah,
Get
it's
that
been
right.
it's been a good week, man. It's been a good week though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Weather getting closer. That's going on, man. That like that's around the corner. Like,
yeah, yeah.
and then
It's
on the
about to.
top of
It's
that,
about.
we house hunt.
Hey,
Bruh.
yeah. About to move to a new little local. Moving on up. About to move on up.
Yeah, you
I
know what I'm
got you. I
saying?
feel you. I feel you. That's good stuff right there, man. My week was pretty good. My week was pretty good, man. I went out to Galveston, Texas, man. Met up with
Okay.
my former army buddies I went to Iraq with. So shout out to the fourth Cav BRT boys. You know
Okay,
what I'm
let's
saying? We
go.
did a thing out there. So
Ah,
if they on there, man, make sure y'all click subscribe, all that good stuff. So and we had a great time, man. We was out there enjoying the boardwalk, play some golf, you know what I'm saying? Did old people things, realized that we was too old to be drinking like that.
bruh, speaking of, hey, bruh, hey,
What's up,
real
man?
quick.
Yeah, yeah.
So I go to Crunch Fitness, right?
Right.
And I work out, and I kind of figure like my training level has plateaued for myself. So it was time for me to get a trainer, right?
Right. Okay. Stepping it
So
up.
I went, yeah. So I went to it and went in there, to talk to a trainer and have my little session with my trainer, bro. Nobody told me that this is a whole nother level of athletism. Well, hey, bro, when I tell you every muscle in my body hurt, dog. I like,
Hey.
I had, I had three ear muscles hurt like, bro.
He's
I was like, bro, I don't know what this dude, man. Hey, bro, shout out to Andrew at Crunch Fitness, dog. You doing your thing, bro. Man,
he put
like,
put it gave you them exercise you ain't seen since basic training,
hey,
huh?
what, bro? When I walked out of Crunch Fitness, I literally said I'm never coming back. That's the last thing I said when I walked out. I never come back to this
Uh,
motherfucker ever. Son. Like the game fucked. I gotta get
I
beach ready,
feel
but
you.
damn, dog. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying? I'm
feel
like,
you, dog.
I don't want to die for this. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but you
That's
gotta
crazy.
you gotta put the work in if you want the results. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
that's what they
sometimes
say.
sometimes you haven't you gotta look and go, hey man, did I really push myself? So it's like now you got somebody else gonna go ahead and push you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
gonna
I ain't
push
gotta
you,
ask that
gonna make
now.
it
Yeah, I
happen.
would.
Gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
Gonna make it happen.
Don't nobody gotta ask
Well,
that.
well, I'm glad, man. You
Yeah.
had a good week. I had a good week as well, So we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next little segment. We gotta do the daggum drink of the day. So
Oh,
for
let's
you,
go.
drink of the day. You know what I'm saying? We both posted videos. They should be on not only the Mint Ketchup Facebook page, but they'll get up there on the Mint Ketchup YouTube, so you can see what we did, what we made, how we did it, and then so let me know. Of course, you got to put your drink name on there and let me know what you did there, Rajin.
So listen, man, I did. Name of my drink is called "There Goes My Baby."
There goes my baby.
Bruh, when I tell, and I'm gonna tell you why. Look, first of all, I'm gonna tell you what's in it. I'm gonna tell you why I call it "There Goes My Baby."
There you
So
go.
it's Jose Cuervo,
Mm-hmm.
watermelon Jose Cuervo. You know what I'm saying? You
Okay.
can't go wrong with Jose. You can't go wrong with Jose. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Hey,
go wrong.
Jose. No way, Jose.
So Jose Cuervo, splash of lemonade, a little bit of Sprite. You know what I'm saying? It's
Gotcha.
simple as that. But I'm gonna tell
Uh-huh.
you like this. The reason why I call it "There Goes My Baby" because you drink 3 of these, every
Oh.
female that walk by,
You're gonna be like,
I don't care.
there goes my
I, don't care.
baby.
I don't care if I don't care if she big, little, ugly, whatever. She gonna be like, bruh,
There
smile
it
at.
is.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Me and Quavo
I
want,
got
hey,
you.
me and Jose want to holler at you real quick.
Hey,
So, bruh,
make your move.
hey, bruh. Now, granted, my man say she ain't gonna go for that, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? If you single, you ain't got no
So,
mama.
so only have two.
Yeah, only have 2. Don't get in trouble. Third one gonna get you in trouble. Might get you some divorce papers, bro. You know what I'm saying? So hey, let's do it. How about you, dog? What you sipping on, man? Let's talk about
Hey
it.
man, I was out here trying to be a little inventive. I had something else on the table, but now I switched over. So I went a little hood with mine. You know what I'm saying? I had to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. I think everybody loves some going cherry limeade. So what I did,
Okay.
I got a little Bacardi lemon, 2 shots of that. I took a little some limes, cut them up, got them in there, kind of did it mojito style, but without the
Okay.
mint. So I put, and
Okay.
then what I did to keep it really hood is I instead of going to get some cherries and some real like some cherry juice and be all like I'm a bartender. All I did was
Okay.
go and get some daggone cherry pie filling. Crack that mug
Okay.
open, scooped it on up in there, 2 scoops. You know what I'm saying? Two
Okay.
scoops.
Oh,
And
you went
then
with
I
the real
went
cherry. Okay.
yeah, I went with the real cherry. So I put the masher up in that boy, hooked it up like I was making a mojito. You know what I'm saying? Threw a
Okay.
little black cherry sparkling water on top of that joint. And then threw
Oh,
them
you went
ice
all
cubes in
in.
there. You know what I'm saying? Threw them ice cubes in there. Hey, it's
Okay.
feeling good. It's feeling like I just pulled out the drive-through.
Okay. So you went straight diabetic with it. You just went.
Yeah. So it's the cherry limeade. I call it the cherry limeade rummy, aka the supersonic. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Okay. With that
supersonic.
summer
There
number
you
number,
go.
semen number. Okay. Okay.
You know
I
what I'm
got you.
saying? That's how we
you
do it. You know what I'm saying? So
know
hey,
what I'm saying?
everybody drinking good, but once again,
Supersonic.
you'll be able to see those on Facebook. You'll be able to see them on YouTube on our YouTube channel and see if you
Go
want
check
to
us
go
out.
ahead and try the drinks that we
Hey,
had, and then also leave a comment. Let us know which one you like better, or if it's a tie, or if I'm the greatest daggone bartender in the world. All right,
ha,
so just do
hey,
that.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Hey, this tastes like a cherry annihilator, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, getting it popping as
Yes.
always. All right,
Always,
bro.
always, bro.
All right, bro. Well, right now we're gonna go ahead and move over to the news of the week. So we want to see what you got on the table on the agenda. I mean, we already know one thing that is on the agenda for sure. We
That's
already know
all we
that.
need to
Like
talk about.
that's
First of
already
all,
on the agenda.
everybody that talked about this the whole week. I couldn't wait to get here and talk about this.
we've
You
been
know what I'm
we've been
saying?
holding back, like
Bruh, I
can't
can't
post
wait for
nothing.
people to respond to what. So basically,
Mm.
so
Oh,
as everybody
for
knows,
everybody out there, if you don't know, we about
yeah,
to talk about I call it black on black crime, aka the slap
the
her around
slap
the
heard
world,
around the world.
aka how he still win an Oscar, aka I don't even like Will Smith no more. All right,
Yeah,
go ahead, bro.
AKA how he's still alive.
AKA hasn't Jada Pickett always had short hair? All right, so anyways,
That's
go
hey,
ahead.
so like
Look,
real talk, like Jaden always, I like yeah. So I understand. I was like, what? I don't get it. Why you mad now, son? Like
yeah, I got you.
I don't get it.
Look, all
Like
right.
I
So
mean,
okay, let's start down the reasonings. Okay, what's your number one reason why? I mean, with the issue of the situation. You know what I mean? Talk to me.
so bruh, I mean, the issue to me is first of all, like you said, it's not a new subject. You get what I'm saying? It's
Gotcha.
not a new. It's not a new issue.
Gotcha.
So for you to be sensitive and not have tough skin about it, you know what I'm saying, in front of the world. Now, granted, if it had been done at the BET Awards, it would have
Oh,
been a whole other situation. You get what I'm saying? But since it was
I
done
mean, you
at
know what? If it
the
was at the BET,
Oscars,
look, hold on. Let me tell you. If it was done at the BET Awards, people would have been laughing in the aisles, clowning like, oh,
no, it would have been a
not
brawl on
just
that.
not just the. I'm talking about as of the joke. So for him to go that way at the BET Awards,
Oh yeah,
I think it
yeah,
would have been really like, yo, Cats is going at him. Now the Oscars, he was able. I feel like Will was able to get away with it at the Oscars due to the crowd, the people that he was amongst that were kind of
yeah.
just in shock. Unlike people at the BET Awards, guess what? They probably went to the Source Awards and everything else. So they already like, yo, we can get it popping if you want to.
I remember, man, a few years back. I don't know if you remember this or not. Nipsey Hussle had slapped some dude at the. I think it was at the BT live, whatever they little concerts they have or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it was in California or whatever.
Right.
And Nipsey Hussle had slapped the PhD shit out of some dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right,
it's because it's. I look at it like this. It's law. You
right.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's written in our culture that
yeah,
our manhood shouldn't be challenged. Now,
true. Yeah,
in our culture, say for instance, like I said, this has been on BET, he would have had to catch an ass whooping. Period.
that's facts.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? He
facts.
would have had to catch an ass whooping because you know what I'm saying, you're not going to come open hand slap me in front of the world. In
Yeah,
front of the
yeah,
world, Craig, like you got slapped in
yeah,
front of the world. Like
yeah,
you literally
yeah.
like nothing else matters after that. Like it's nothing else. Like it's not a lot of memories right now you think of that you can remember from the Oscars, but that slap for the
Oh,
next
that's
20 years, it's gonna be like next year. It's gonna be like people
yeah.
gonna be. It was the same situation like when Kanye West walked on the stage when what's her
Right
name
there,
Taylor Swift.
forever. Yo,
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
It's
You know
forever.
what I'm saying? It's like that trumps that. Like you slapping
Yeah,
Chris Rock trumps Kanye West walking on the stage. You get what I'm saying?
I
So,
feel you.
but it's what gets me is what pisses me off is a white person's never done it. So now we ain't got nothing to compare it to. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, well, white person never done it. Yeah, oh well shit, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Now it's something we gotta eat. We gotta eat that. You know what I'm saying? Because this brother
Yeah,
took us back a
that's
couple years.
facts.
You know what
I
I'm saying? Will
mean,
Smith.
it's like everybody. I mean, you look at you, and the thing is, it was the sequence of events. So if you watch the video, my man Chris Rock doing his jokey, he a comedian. What every
Yeah,
person hosting that joint's a comedian. So
yeah,
jokes is coming. It
yeah,
always happens. It don't matter. It was Ricky Gervais, freaking, who else was that? Like, I mean, all them Ellen DeGeneres, everybody had jokes for the folks in the crowd. That's what it
yeah.
was. They had
Mhm.
varying styles of the way they did it, but everybody was gonna get some if you was in the front row. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You was
So,
like,
so the thing, my problem with it is the joke wasn't even like bad. It wasn't like he put her down. It was
yeah,
very much like, oh, you could make the sequel to this movie due to the way that your hair is. And like,
yeah.
oh, that's a job. And most people probably was like, ha ha ha. But you'd be like, dang, Jada Pinkett probably could be like G.I. Jane too. That if that
Not
movie
to not.
came out, if that movie
Look,
came out, people would be like, oh, that's dope. Okay, that's legit.
not to mention she was dressed like a Christmas tree, and didn't nobody mention that. Like shit, I you gonna be dressed like a Christmas tree in the front row? And I know it's an expensive dress. Don't get me wrong, I probably can't afford it.
Wait,
I don't know nobody that can
no.
afford it. Still like a damn Christmas tree. Look like a toy. I don't give a shit what you say.
It
You know what I'm
was just
saying?
and
Say what
and
you
he
say.
as he came across, man, laugh, laugh. Chris Rock tells the joke. Will is laughing, dog. Like that's the worst part. It would have
Exactly.
been different. It'd have been different if Will face was like, ugh. But my
Yeah.
man was ha 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 ha, looked over and got to go. Like it was the you know what I'm saying? The he got bought by, he was an assassin that was on a mission, and he was like, execute. And I was like, what happened? I was like, that was crazy.
So, what gets me the most is that there's another dude sleeping with your wife. You know what I'm saying? Another young dude. You know what I'm saying? One of the little young dudes sleeping with your wife. You ain't slapping.
You ain't see no slaps.
Yeah, you ain't need no slap. You ain't slap.
Yeah, you at the red table crying. That's what happened. So exactly. you ain't slapped that dude, and then you up here slap Chris Rock for the joke. I'd have laughed at him.
Your wife in the whole entanglement. Like, you know what I'm saying? She literally like Christmas lights. That's
see, but the best comeback would have been like, yo, if he would have just came right with an entanglement right after that, I'd have been like bust out laughing, dog. Because Will would have had to come back. He would have had to come back. It would have been like, yo.
I would have said
it'd have been over.
I would have said, see you in August.
I mean, there was so many joints that he could have just been like, yo, I'm gonna come.
I'd be like, really? I'll be like, for real, dog? I'll see you in August. Don't worry about it. I'll see you in August. You know what I'm saying? I see
just start singing the August I'll sing the song or something. Be like,
yeah.
Just be like,
that's what the DJ should have did. At that time, DJ should have played one out.
Played them out on the August I'll sing the like, that would have been serious, man. It's like, yeah, it'd have been jokes. Because I know, I mean, if you look at some of that stuff, like, it looked like Chris Rock had his fist balled up and let that joint go. He was like, all right, I ain't gonna put it out there like that. You know what I mean?
But bro,
because I mean, he could have got caught. That'd have been worse if he would have called him and dropped Will too. It could have been all gone. Like, because Will going with a slap and then walking away like I'm the dude. If he would have got caught, like if Chris would have just wow, and he would have caught him, and he would have been like, he'd been laid out on that freaking shiny black. You'd have been like, dang.
First of all,
Will just got dropped. He was never winning this situation.
First of all, Chris Rock got the slowest reflexes ever, bitch. I seen the slap coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
no, hold on.
That shit.
See, but also, like, I talked to some cats, and I was like, they were like, what if that turned into like a skit? Like, what if it turned into a skit? So it's one of those things, you know, they be riffing and just doing whatever. So, and Will, it's not like Will's yes, he does dramatic joints, but it's not like he's a dramatic actor all the time. He got comedy chops. So you like, if he up there and he like, oh, he started coming, because it wasn't like he was yelling at him on the way up. It wasn't nothing. He just started walking up there. And you'd have been like,
I'm just saying, like, first of all, the nigga suit too tight to run up on me, bitch. You run up on me, like the shit, like your suit too tight, bitch. You cannot swing that fast. You know what I'm saying? But you can't swing that fast.
But you don't win. If you don't win if you swing first, though. If you Chris.
But you ain't got to swing first. But that damn slap can't slow as shit.
Yeah.
All you had to do was lean back, 2P, bop. But that's real. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but that's also I'm at the Oscars, though. Like, I mean,
I don't. Come on, man. Look.
Sometimes something's warranted. Sometimes I ask what is warranted. You know what I'm saying?
If you were getting promoted and somebody just came up and slapped you, you'd be like, you would not be like, oh, I'm about to dodge that. You'd be like, what is about to happen? I don't know what's going on. What? And that's why his reaction was like, yo, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. Because he was like,
look, all he had to do was punch Will Smith in the back of the head. Pow! You know what I'm saying? He would have fell off the stage. Nobody would have said nothing. And then we go about this.
They would have been like, that's a weak move. Why didn't you hit him right when he was in your face?
I don't give a shit. I got millions. Look, I got millions, bitch. I don't give a fuck. And what?
Yeah.
I'd have called his ass for real. I'd have called his ass
it'd have been serious. That was just so odd.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
look. I would have punched Will Smith in the back of the head and stood on top of him and told him I'm legend. Wow, bitch, I'm legend. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Yeah. That was just something for the ages, man. I don't know how. I don't know. That seemed like he was deflecting his anger or something. I don't know, because it was just that he was laughing, man. Like, it's weird. Like, somebody just hit a switch. He looked at her and it was like, switch. All right, cool. Yeah, I gotta go.
She gave him. I'm gonna tell you what it is. She gave him that you better handle this shit look. That's what she gave.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm gonna tell you like this. Like it's a lot of shit to go with this. Like, and anybody know me, or what I'm saying right now is about to be the realest shit I ever said. You fuck around with me, I don't fuck with you no more. So I don't give a fuck if you fuck with August, January, February, March, who the fuck you working with. We ain't together no more. As soon as you say I was in an entanglement, you are not Christmas lights, bitch. You was in give shit about you being in an entanglement. This situation is over. You and I are done. I don't give a fuck how many years of marriage we got. If you know what I'm saying, you got alopecia or alopecia or whatever the fuck you got, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't go together. We ain't together no more. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you said you was, if you sit at a table somewhere, a red table, blue table, whatever, and tell the world that you was in an entanglement, what the fuck does that even mean? Like that sounds like you went fishing. You know what I'm saying?
You got your lines tangled up.
Yeah, the reason why we got back late because I was in an entanglement. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, that ain't no real word. You didn't fuck around and made up some shit. You know what I'm saying? To try to make it sound like it was good. No, you gave us some ass that you weren't supposed to give up. That's it. That's basically what it means. You know what I'm
saying? And it was in the crib. You were at the house chilling.
Yeah, like you first of all, you can't. I can live in a trailer. You can't fucking do it in my trailer. Let alone $1 million home. Like, bitch, you gonna buy what? Like, first of all,
it was different. It was different, very different situation. And then that'd have been different. It would have been different if he came out and was just like, "Hey, man, we got an open deal. Like, it ain't even bother me, whatever." You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, "Okay, well, you got some. You doing some other things."
That's what they try to make it seem like.
Yeah,
that's what they try to make it sound like at first.
But if you crying at the red table, obviously that ain't what it was.
Yeah.
So it's like, so all that stuff he's been trying to play for the last few years. And it seemed like Jada, I don't even know if she even care about that dude. Like, it don't seem like she do. Because you wouldn't tell if Will, like, if you was trying to protect your family and your wealth and your all that stuff, you wouldn't be like, Will, go get him. You wouldn't be telling him to go do that. Because that's going to affect, it's already affecting. He done resigned from the freaking academy. He out here, you know what I'm saying? Academy about to give him some stuff. Netflix canceled a movie that he was gonna put on there. Like, he already getting it. And you like, come on, man, that ain't helping out the squad. That ain't helping out the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just bad. Yeah. That's poor. That's poor. I mean, I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying, over the last 2 years, it feels like Will Smith has become the Kanye of acting.
You think so?
I feel like he's down that path because he ain't like the Will that was Men in Black Will. You know what I'm saying? That dude don't exist no more. Like, he ain't that guy.
I feel like this. He put himself in that situation, man. Though, but it's like, because you allowed yourself to be treated a certain way by a woman. Like, you're a millionaire. I'm pretty sure you can have as much ass as you want. So I don't understand why are you so caught up over Jada. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for what? Nobody respects Jada as a wife. So how, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. That's your wife. You got to respect it. And it ain't my business. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell that man. But once you put yourself in that situation to be, belittled or, you know what I'm saying, treated less than a man, or even, people say, well, you have to forgive people. Damn, man, it's a couple things I can't forgive. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You sleep with another dude while you with me. That's unforgiving. We ain't together no more. Period. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So,
hey, that's just it's wild. Like, and I don't know if maybe he was in that world for a minute and then came out that world and was like, nah, I ain't feeling that. And now he's stuck with the decision that he made. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was trying to do some old crazy stuff, and then he put it out there. She took advantage. And now he over on the side of the road, like, oh, that was a bad call. But now I got to just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, it's all type of, behind the scenes stuff. You know what I'm saying? I heard like the kids was like kind of talking trash, like that's how we do or something. And I was like, what? Like, I mean, I heard that may have been like a tweet or something put out. And then I saw Tony Rock talking trash, like Chris Rock's brother was like, yo, you can get these hands, man. Like, I come get you. Like, he was out there like, and then I've noticed that all the comedians, you know what I'm saying? So this is the big thing. All the comedians are kind of rallying together, man. So it's
yeah,
like
no doubt.
now on every person, like he's on the comedy circuit for the
Yeah, they
next
about to
year.
clown.
They are going to go hard in the paint.
That's
You
like
know what I'm saying?
that's like Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb said, he said you can't have
Oh,
no
Corey Holcomb was
bald
a
head.
joke.
You can't have no bald headed bitch in the front row of the Oscars and think anybody gonna say that. Like, damn. Like,
Yeah, they going ham, man. She thought like Chris Rock's joint was super nice compared to what they calling her now.
But the funny part about it, the thing about it is that people know who to run up on. Like it's a lot of motherfuckers he wouldn't have ran up on. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
He wouldn't have ran up on like for example, if that was Dave Chappelle would have went in for the rest of the show.
Oh, for sure.
You know
he would have been like, he would have told
Yeah.
Wanda Sykes and them, y'all go to the back. Because I'm about to go ham the entire show on this dude.
Like, man. Because there's so much material. You know what I'm saying? There's so much material. There's so much. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You know they about to go in, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's certain people he wouldn't have, a lot of people he wouldn't have slapped.
Yeah.
You know
and I think that slap also one big thing because of course Will was getting in that Denzel lane of like, hey, that's the great, you know what I'm saying? That's the untouchable as of like black folks. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, all right, he's untouchable. We ain't really talk about it. Ain't nobody doing nothing but, imitations of Denzel, which make jokes. But ain't nobody talking about bad about Denzel. Everybody like, that's the dude. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go support him. And Will was getting into that mode. He was that type of actor where it was just like, yo, Will, man, he can't do no wrong. And I think that veil of, protection, he slapped that veil of protection right off. Because now everybody like, oh, that's it. Okay, cool. Will, you about to get it. I mean, you about to get it all. Like I saw a thing on Saturday Night Live. They went in on him. Like,
you knew.
I was like, they getting at him.
Yeah.
Like, but it was Michael Che, and he does stand up and stuff like that, and they was getting in on him. So it's like, he doesn't knock that veil of protection off from like the black community for sure.
Oh yeah. He you know what I'm saying? First, like. What gets me is the fact that he wouldn't have slapped a white dude like that. No matter who it was, he wouldn't have slapped a white dude.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That is facts.
And so, like you said, it's
because he know them charges is getting pressed if that happens.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand, why we limit ourselves to, our own. Why we belittle our own people? Like I said, it wasn't a tasteless joke. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about what's the alopecia? What's that?
He didn't say because you got alopecia, the only acting job you can have is G.I. Jane too.
But
he didn't say that. He was like, I love.
But like real talk though, alopecia is not cancer. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like she dying from alopecia.
Nope.
And like it ain't like she got millions. They got millions of dollars. If she really wanted hair, she could have hair.
You know what I'm saying?
So whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? They got Bosley and all that shit. I don't know, too much about alopecia. They sound like somebody in the hood, daughter. But whatever it is.
My cousin got alopecia. And I mean, it's one of those where it's like, it's not cancer for sure. It's one of those things you got to live with. But also, it's not cancer for sure. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those where it's like, all right, it wasn't, I don't even feel like it was a step over the bounds type situation. You just like, all right, cool. He named a movie of a bald-headed woman that the movie made millions of dollars and is known by everybody because Demi Moore got Diesel and became like a daggone special forces. Like, I'm like, how is that bad? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Anyway,
man, let's move on, bro. Because
that's enough of that. That's enough of that.
We got enough craziness. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, I know that was high on your list of things.
I couldn't wait to talk.
Had to get that off your chest.
Yeah.
So also, I had some stuff. I saw I was just going through the news, saw a little thing. There was a California National Forest Ranger that retired like a few weeks ago. The special thing about it is that the woman was 100 years old.
Oh, snap.
She was a daggone ranger in Richmond, California. So my question is, are housing prices that expensive in California that a 100-year-old woman got to still be working as a ranger? Yeah. Like, isn't it crazy?
True.
I think nuts. So. That's kind of
the housing prices here are bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're in the process of looking for another house, and on average for a decent house, it's gonna cost $3 grand a month. You know what I'm saying, or more. That's rental. Housing
Mm,
prices on houses, like buying a house, 700,000. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we want to wait to the balloon pop or whatever the hell they say. But,
right.
bro, yeah, housing, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know why she got a. Was she work? Was she a volunteer or was she getting paid?
No, she was getting paid. That's what I'm saying. Like she came on part time when she was like what it said, 87 years old, and
Mm.
then got full time probably like I think it was like a year after that, and then she been working till she was 100.
So
And
let's
I was
really talk
like,
about this. So
yo,
she was a what?
I'm like,
She was a
huh?
she was a forest ranger.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you know what I'm saying,
What
daggone
exactly was the he or she doing? That's the question.
Yogi and Boo Boo would probably get away with some picnic baskets. But I'm just
I'm trying to
saying,
figure out
like,
what the hell was she doing? You know what I'm saying? Creeping up. Hey, I know you got a fishing
probably
license.
probably
Get your old ass out of here.
standing at the entrance.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
She was Walmart greeting that joint. You know
You
what I'm
know what I'm
saying? Like,
saying?
hey,
Welcome
welcome
to
to
welcome,
the what?
yeah, welcome to the national park. You know what I'm saying? Pick up your trash when you leave.
I'm just like, man, is it that bad in the housing market that in
I look at it like
California?
this, bro. If I'm living somewhere where it's too expensive for me to live, I'm moving. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I gotta move. I move to, you know what I'm
You
saying, a
gotta pay for
smaller
the
city or something.
move too. You know what I'm saying?
Move ain't
So
that
it's
bad. That's a one time fee.
but you 100 though. But you talking about right now, and you just said that the
But
workout
honestly
dude
though,
got
bro,
your body
re-
sore, dog.
like real talk though, like when that's why I'm paying somebody to move with us. So like real talk though, dog, when you're 100 years old, you can live anywhere. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what all do you need? They get like every city got oxygen. You
Uh,
good? You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
that's true.
I,
That's
I
true.
live in
You
a,
know, you probably don't need much.
if I'm
Probably don't need
100
much.
I live in an RV. Think it's a game. She got to be so unless she didn't work
Hey,
none of
man.
her life and like she don't get no Social Security and none. They got to
Well,
be.
that's what
It
I'm
got to be.
saying. And then Cali, man, Cali must be putting it on them like that because I'm like, dang,
California is
that's
expensive though,
crazy.
bro. For real.
Oh yeah, I
Like
feel you.
just
Yeah,
one bedroom
it's nuts.
apartments and stuff like that in Cali is like 3,000-4,000. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
nuts.
saying? That's why everybody in Cali getting money, getting that paper.
Well, I don't know.
But, I'm gonna say
It's
right
like
here.
I don't know.
Hey, you just said this old lady getting that paper.
That well, I mean, she getting some paper, not that paper though.
Yeah, she could be a stripper. You don't know. Yeah, 100-year-old
that's
stripper.
that's the second job. That's after she get out the forest.
Hey, ain't nothing like. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. There's a lot of dudes that go see a 100-some-year-old stripper. I'm gonna be real with you. They say coming to the stage,
only in
dementia.
Mexico. You're like
They say
dementia.
come for your for, for your
For
viewing
your
pleasure.
there you
For
go.
your viewing pleasure, dementia.
And a
He's
sister
like,
alopecia. You be like,
you know what I'm
oh.
saying? Alopecia. Come to the stage, she got a little hover around. Think it's a game out here.
Oh man. So I had to bring that up because I was curious, man. So what else you got? What else you got on the docket?
And so I seen something this morning too. I was looking at, man. They say your boy, what's his name? NBA young boy. He looking at 7 years in behind bars over gun charges. You know what I'm saying? Over some bogus gun charges too. And I'm thinking, man, like a lot of these cats, and even back in our day, man, when hip hop was getting big, blah blah blah, cats was going to jail. But I kind of feel like, there's a target. You know what I'm saying? And there's a target on these young boys because they making money. You know, you got government officials, you got police officers, you got all these people um that are like public servants or whatever that are barely getting by, and then you got these young cats riding around in Lambos, Lamborghini trucks, and Phantoms and Rolls Royces or whatever, and of course they feel some type of way about it. So I kind of feel like they targeted. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like a lot of these cats are targeted. A lot of these young
Uh,
cats that's coming up.
I think
A lot of these
so. I
cats.
think Yeah, I think some of it is, yeah, they may be targeted, but then they also are putting the target on their back too. So I mean, it's like, I mean, I feel like it's almost like a what my man Dave Chappelle say. He was like, if you start wearing the uniform, what am I supposed to do? When he was talking about, that was dealing with women and whatnot. It's like, okay, well, if you got all your stuff out and you daggone wearing the uniform, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah,
you got a lot of hip hop cats. They wear the uniform, and they like, all
yeah. But
right,
that,
well, if yourself and cybersecurity and whatnot and everything else, you decide, hey, I'm about to go out, kick it, throwing a suit on, gonna look G'd up. I'm doing my thing. I can say
yeah,
probably most of the time, yeah, you may get some, but hey, you got something to you're gonna be a little more respected. But a lot of times I got money, I'm out here balling, you partying, I'm kind of wilding out because I don't know.
mm.
I haven't seen many of the times where it's
But
like,
I don't.
hey, this guy's driving 65 miles an hour on the highway with his cruise control on, and he was driving just very cautiously and taking his family out to the park, and all of a sudden he was pulled over and found 14 guns in his vehicle, and they it was like that's
Yeah, but
never been like the
every every
story.
every
You know what I'm saying?
situation is not every situation is not the same though. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
understand that,
understand.
but
I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, these particular charges were bogus. You know,
yeah,
and
I haven't seen the
just
story.
kind of as me researching it, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
A lot of these situations are bogus. A lot of these kids do stupid stuff. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, a lot of the situations are bogus, and I think are targeted. And as a black man, for example, earlier this week, I was talking to a couple of friends, and it's a white friend in the cyber community, black friend in the cyber community. Um, just to put it in perspective. But we were talking about uh, the qualifications that black men need in comparison to the qualifications that white men need. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So, for example, when you work for the government, your lowest level of certification is IAM level 2. That's all you
Right.
need. Well, a good friend of mine, they told him in his contract, well, you need IAM level 3 to hold this position.
Mhm.
Why? You know what I'm saying? The regular, you know what I'm saying? The policy doesn't say that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
why? Like, so I've been in the industry for 12 years now. I've never
Right.
heard anybody needing a level 3. So why would this man as a black man need a level 3 to
Right.
hold this position? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
And
feel you.
so, and it really made me upset about it because, like I said, there are double standards when it comes to our society. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? We dealt with it on
Mhm.
a year after year after year. Um, and as black men, we continue to um, be targeted. You can't. I mean, I drive nice cars. I live in a nice neighborhood, and that puts a target on my back. They look at you like, okay, what you doing there? You know what I'm saying? But who said I didn't belong here? You get what I'm saying? At what point in time in society was it? You know what I'm saying? I don't belong driving a Lamborghini, or I don't belong driving a Rolls Royce, or I don't belong living in a nice neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? So it's I see the I see the stereotypes, the stereotyping,
Mhm.
to say in society. And then when I see these young boys trying to come up, they try. I mean, a lot of them misguided. You know,
Mhm.
I mean, you gotta understand. You got a kid that grew up with nothing. A lot
Right.
of times, a lot of times they, having a hard time putting food on the table, light staying on, blah blah blah. They get millions. What you think they're gonna do? You know what I'm saying? They didn't know any better before. Somebody got to teach them. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I see it as these like NBA young boy, what, 21, 22 at the most, you know, and then you get an adult that comes in and say, hey, what I'm saying, we're taking you to jail. Why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you said, because I think they said he had gun charges, but somebody else had a gun on him. It wasn't even him. Somebody else had a gun. You know,
Right.
and and it could have been a slap on the wrist. It could have been whatever. But they trying to, they're trying to drill this young man to 7 years in prison, which messes his life up. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, stuff like that pisses me off. It's nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. It's like it's still a lot of work to do in society. You know,
Yeah. And I
in,
mean,
in
I
these
was talking
situations.
to actually this weekend. I was talking to one of our coworkers. that works as a police officer, and we were sitting there talking about how you go through situations that I mean it's still out there. He's a white gentleman, and he was like, stuff is still out there, but he was like, well, it's probably going to get better as unfortunately, better when the older generation fades. Because he said most of the things that are happening as those calls and those assumptions and things like that are occurring is those that lived through that or were taught that. And as you get to the
Mm,
younger generation, they are not taught that, or they go, hey mom, hey dad, hey grandma, you're full of it. And that's not how I interact. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? So now you have a situation where, as those older people that have those type of mindsets, start to um move on and whatnot, a nice way to say it. Uh that that idea and those people that are around them that have that same type of idea start to fade. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes more of a, hey man, I know Jerome over here, he's a good worker. Like, oh, I like the leadership of what I'm saying, of Jose. I like, what I'm saying, and it'll be
mm,
whoever, and then it's gonna be, what I'm saying, as everybody started to make money, it could be like it's the black boss that's, what I'm saying, whatever, or Hispanic boss or whatever that's going
mm.
on, and they the one that's hiring the people, and more businesses are more diverse and things of that nature. So I mean, I look at it like it's going in the right places, but sure, it's not like when I was growing up. It wasn't like it is in the 80s. It's not like when my dad was growing up. It ain't like when my mom's growing up. It's better. It's for
Yeah,
sure better. So I mean, it's yeah. There's always steps, but you still have remnants of people that thought like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So and then it's
Mm-hmm.
it's really gonna turn into, really it's gonna be the rich and the poor. Because then you're gonna have black people that are rich, Hispanic people that are rich, white people that are rich, and guess what? They're gonna have the same mentality. They're gonna be like, hey, I don't want to deal with these poor people. And they'll look just at your boy, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll look at that guy like, hey man, you supposed to be riding in this Lambo. You ain't dressing like me. I'm suit and tie. Like, why are you like it won't be color, it'll just be money. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
that's what I feel like will be the, what I'm saying, the next the change in the type of separation.
Yeah, I think we always gonna be black. We always gonna be black.
Look,
We always gonna have
well, I mean,
that.
the thing,
That's
I mean, it always changes when, I mean, one thing that people talked about and they was worried about is the change in the dynamics of the United States of America. That's,
mm,
what I'm saying? Like that was the whole deal. Like, that was what they was, people were, on the assumption of, the keep America great and all this other stuff was very much like, hey, you got to keep everybody separated, and foreseeing the those from Mexico and Latin infiltrating and that population growing, and then the lesser power of, like, so all those things was about that. Like all that stuff kind of had those, and people were feeling like, oh, this is not the America that, like, that's what those things were about. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Because that dynamic, as of over the years, just population wise and mingling and everything like that, it's that stuff changes. Like that all changes where everybody has a, people gonna know a friend that's married to somebody outside their race, and then they have an interaction with them, and then it changes their mind about particular people, and they'll just look out for sketchy people, not just this type of person that may be sketchy. They'll just, what I'm saying, it changes that whole thought process. So it takes
Mm.
time, and I mean, at least I could say it's better than it was. I feel like it's better than it was, because what it was way back in the day was slavery and segregation and people getting hung in the streets.
Yeah,
So it is
you,
better
you
than
can
that.
say it's better than that, but it ain't, like I said, we ain't where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? I think it it's one of them things to where people hide it better. That's pretty much what it is.
It's always a work in
And if you
progress.
notice, but you got to understand, it's one of those things to where if you notice, and a lot of people act like they don't see this, but when Trump was in office, people were much more comfortable with being racist. You know what I'm saying? Now all the racism went back in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? But what would you rather have? Would you rather have the racists that you know racist, or the racists that's in a nutshell that you don't know racist until something pop off? You know what I'm saying? So it's one of the things that you got to figure out what part of the pie you want. Like I said, there was so many open races when Trump when Trump was president, and everybody was like, N-word this, N-word that, and they had the good old boys and the proud boys and blah blah blah, and everybody came out the woodworks, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And now that what I'm saying, the seasons have changed, now all of a sudden everybody back in a nutshell, until it gets riled up again. So
Mm.
I mean, like I said, it's better, but it ain't where it needs to be, and it's by far, And I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it like it is good in any way because it's not. I deal with too many. I deal with too many people that are racially biased. Let me say, what I'm saying, and on a day-to-day basis to know that hey, it is what it is. But
Mm.
like I said, a lot of these, like I said, a lot of these young boys need guidance. Don't get me wrong, they need guidance. They need somebody to be like, hey, this is not right. Don't ride around with drugs and guns in your car. If you don't expect to go to jail, type of thing or whatever. You know.
It's
So
true. It's true.
yeah.
All right. Well, I got one more little news deal. There's some scientists that are out here broadcasting Earth's location into space. They had another thing back in '74 that they called Arciblo's message that they used to send out, and it was just ones and zeros. They send it out into space, letting us know the location. And now they just updated this thing here lately, and it's the beacon in the galaxies that they're seeing now, and it has a lot more information within it. Has Earth's address. So my question is, are we looking for alien Uber? Like, am Mugs trying to get up off the planet? Like, I don't know. By sending out more information on this, like what's the purpose? What do you feel like the purpose is of going like, hey, does NASA and the scientists know something we don't know? Like they trying to leave, what I'm saying? Like, what's the deal with sending out
Well,
Earth address?
first of all, like motherfuckers already know the address to Earth. We got so many damn aliens here. It's we got so many damn aliens on Earth. Like people have to. It's like it's so many aliens here. It's like they know how to get here. They're like the government knows exactly who's here, who's not. It's just that's one thing about.
So you a UFO believer? You feel like Guardians of the Galaxy is already on the planet? You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? What's up?
yeah, of course. I think
Got him?
that's definitely alien. I
Got
look
him.
at it like this.
All right.
You
Mhm.
know, I look at it like this. People believe in God.
Right.
We all, what I'm saying, we believe. I believe in God,
Hmm.
and you know, out of millions and millions and millions of planets and galaxies or whatever, I don't think that this is the only freaking planet in all these millions. The only place in the world of galaxies or however you want to call it, blah blah blah,
Hmm.
that has life on it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's. I don't see how. But things happen. People do things in plain sight. Like
Hmm.
that's how the best hiding place is in plain sight. You
Gotcha.
know. So a lot of times you see these news broadcasts and like, oh, UFO was sighted, or
Gotcha.
there was a unidentified aircraft going to the ocean and blah blah blah. They
Right.
talk about it for like one news broadcast. They talk about it, and next thing you know, people forget all about it.
Hmm.
It's no because people, if you don't know about aliens, you don't really. It's not your interest. We're so into our technology and phones, blah blah blah. Things
Hmm.
happen right in front of our eyes that we really don't believe. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's like we're non-believers and we don't believe stuff unless we put our hand on it. That's like
Gotcha.
Bigfoot. Bigfoot been walking around for many, 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 many years, and ain't nobody got a clear picture of Bigfoot yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm over that because I feel like with technology, at this point in time, we should have a full video of Bigfoot,
So that's why
fingerprints,
that's why I
DNA.
said that's why I say about the
You know,
UFOs. How many times that you got videos on the front of airplanes and they be like, yo, a UFO flew in front of me, but you be like, ain't nobody ever got a daggone HD 4K picture of these joints. I don't understand.
because
So many people saw
but
it,
you
and
got
even
also
the
got to.
videos, you be like, all right, well, I don't know. It's no, I mean, like, also, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's also no different than not necessarily no different, but I do believe that there's spirits and whatnot. But like me and the wife, she enjoys the ghost hunting joints. So we watching the ghost hunting shows, And I'll be like, every time, I'll be like, why can't they ever show? Why don't they ever put a camera in the room when they ain't in the room? Like it be stuff happening, and they be like, "Oh, we're gonna leave this right here, and now we gonna about to go over here and check it out." And nobody ever turn the camera on. Nobody goes, "Oh man, hey, make sure you turn the 85 cameras on around this knife so we can see it move." And then nobody does it. They just come back from commercial. Man, this knife is in a different place. So I'll be like, "Come on, man! Like, all right, just like the UFOs, we got cameras all over the place." Like, I don't know how many more cameras we need.
But I mean, I watched this show called Paranormal Caught on Camera, whatever. And it is some stuff that I'm saying that's plain as day. You be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I watched one on a ring. There's this little alien thing walking by, clear as day, little alien looking thing. It looked like a little, I don't know, cross between a fairy and a I don't know, but it was plain as day. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the problem is we are skeptics. We skeptic about everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why can't nobody make money with crypto, because everybody's skeptic. You can't. People don't want stuff because, but you know, it sounds to me. I think people are hypocrites. People are hypocrites. Like for example, people don't want to invest in crypto. People don't want to invest in crypto, right? But they'll go spend. They'll go spend money on so much other stuff that's just junk. You get what I'm saying? So, for example, I told my brother, I said, drop $100 on this right here, blah, blah, blah. He's like, man, I don't know because I don't want to lose my money. But he'll go out to, anywhere, like the store, and buy a $200 pair of shoes.
Right.
I'm like, well, what's the difference between that investment and this investment? Well, I can wear these shoes. Yeah, but how long are you going to be able to wear them shoes? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I bought $200 worth of $300 worth of crypto or Shiba Inu or whatever. I let it sit there because I know people that make money. Like the guy we're supposed to have on tonight that's going to be on the next crypto show. He's made $100,000 in crypto.
Right.
But knowing how to do it is one thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just say that to say this. People are very skeptical about everything except what they're supposed to be skeptical about. They'll let their little girl walk down the street by herself playing and blah, blah, blah in the street. You're not skeptical about that. You're not worried about her getting kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be like, oh, I can't do that because I'll lose $50. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you got to pick your battles. If that's the battle you want to pick, you pick your battle. But like I said, as a culture, we're very skeptical. That's why a lot of times we don't advance to where people who are not as skeptic advance. And I'm just going to keep it real with you. A lot of people don't want to take the time to research, learn, study what they got to study to get ahead. But the people who do want to sell the information. People don't want to buy the information because they were like, well, I'm not paying for that. Why? Why would you pay for this man to give you a class when he the one went and did the research and learn how to do it? You know what I'm saying? And now you mad because I met at least 2 or 3 Bitcoin millionaires that I knew back in the day that was telling me to go buy Bitcoin.
Right.
And I didn't buy Bitcoin. Now at least 2 of them millionaires.
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying? So I just say that to say this. As skeptics, man, it's like we overlook a lot of stuff that's right in front of our eyes. Like I said, we've only researched 7% of the ocean. And it's like, with that being said, I guarantee you at some point in time there's gonna be a space center, a alien center compound located under the ocean or whatever. It's something. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know much about the ocean. As much as we know, we don't know nothing, pretty much. And it's a lot to research. But like I said, as skeptics, we'll overlook it and keep moving.
Gotcha. I feel you. I understand where you're coming from. But yeah, so that was the last little piece I had. Did you have anything else for the news of the week?
No, man. Like I said, we'll get into what's going on in Russia next week.
Okay. Yeah, not a problem. We'll do a little update on that whole situation. So now we're gonna move on from news of the week. Then we'll go on to the music of the week. So for the music of the week. We've been sitting here hip hop releases here for today. Um, so we had Pac Man, the Gunman, and Hit Boy, more or less a little West Coast style. We had Pete Rock coming with his DJness, so we had Peach Middles, Volume 4, got some New York boom back. We got Yeet with the Lil Geek Bat. It's a little like electro trap type style, which was pretty interesting. We got Confetti Nights by T Shine or T Shine, a little trap style. That second one didn't end up coming out. I couldn't find it. But then also we have Dreamville with DJ Drama, D Day, which was really good. Here we go. I'm gonna give you our my mint ketchup selections. A lot less albums this week. So my selections, we had the Dreamville with and J. Cole with the DJ Drama. It was a gangster grill style mixtape, had 12
Gangsta
songs on it.
Brazil.
Yeah, he brought it back. You know what I'm saying? So had 15 songs, hip hop style. Favorites was Blackberry Sap by Erie Lennox. Great song. You got Heaven's EP. Most people have already heard Heaven's EP. That was a J. Cole one. And then we got Barry from Simpson, featuring JID. They was getting busy on those three. I really enjoyed it. And then the other one that I had to get some love, mainly due to the beats. I really enjoyed the style of beats that Yeet had on there. His flow and stuff like that was I had a lot of songs. As you can see, 29 songs on this thing. It's ridiculously long. But he had a great set of beats. Like if you got some 15s, some 12s and 15s in the trunk, it's gonna keep you riding. And then my favorite was Don't Lie on there. So it was really good music. Those are the ones that I suggest for music for this week. Go check them out. You know what I'm saying? Hit up the whatever your music avenue is that you go ahead and get your music from. But I would say go check those out. Really good albums that have come out for the week. So everything that you can get a hold of, try to go get it. All right. So we back right now. Was there any other music that you may have got a hold of or whatever that you saw this week that you that
Nah,
people need to get a hold of?
no, man. I actually still been listening. Like I've been listening to some old school joints this week. So so I really
Gotcha.
didn't pop off nothing new. Um, I do listen to Ari Lennox.
Yeah.
Um, you know,
That Blackberry sap is for real, man. That's
yeah,
it. You throw some
she's
baby
very
man.
talented as a songwriter. Man, I really like Ari Lennox. I'm not sure who writes her music, but just listen to a lot of her music, man. And really, I'm like, man, this is well written or whatever. So
Yeah.
I do. And of course, my girl like it. My girl like Ari Lennox. My girl, she listened to that new Lotto. That's her thing.
Oh, that
She
lotto from last week, man. That
yeah.
lotto for real.
hmm
Be getting busy.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. That Lotto, and then Erica Banks. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard y'all rocking that Erica Banks, but I'm liking Erica Banks. So yeah, man. Like I said, but I'm still like I said, this week I was listening to old school, man. Keep my head in the
Mhm.
game. I got to get my workout playlist together for this
Gotcha.
week, but because I'm gonna need it.
Yeah,
Definitely
you
gonna
gonna
need
be
it
up
for
in
that
there.
trainer.
You gonna beat the brakes off you, man. You gotta make sure
Yeah,
that you're
yeah,
ready
yeah,
to
yeah,
go.
yeah. Yeah,
All
gotta
right,
get ready.
man.
Gotta get ready.
So all right, we about to move to our top almost four. And we gonna let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, what we got going on for you. Is this my week or your week?
Your week.
All right. Well, what I got, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of old school because nobody really deals with these anymore. Sometimes you see them in the supermarkets stacked on top of each other. But I'm about to go old school real quick. This is my top almost four hip hop magazines of all time. The people don't even do that no more. They be like hip hop magazines. Like, what do y'all even do? So hip
Yeah,
hop
what is that?
magazines, if even people even remember these joints, you know what I'm saying? That's where you used to get all the what's coming out in the next couple months. You would get the little inside interviews, everything. Like, of course, you didn't have any of this online or Instagram or you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. That's where you got everything you would know about your hip hop and R&B artists. So those were the things that myself, you know, Rajin probably did it. Most of those that were '90s babies. That's where you was getting all the information about, those hip hop artists and what they got into. So I was just gonna give you my top four hip hop magazines of all time. It wasn't a lot, it wasn't a ton, but this is what we got. So at number four, you gotta let me know if you purchased these at all. Rap Pages. You remember Rap Pages though?
Nope.
Ooh, Rap
Rap
Pages.
pages?
You remember Rap Pages, man? Rap Pages has some. It used
No.
to. It was kind of like what was the how they used to have. They had like an R&B pages as well too. They had like like the little pop magazine. They used to have like freaking posters and stuff. So you could put it was like the little fold-in posters that be in the magazine. So they had those type of deals in there. Rap Pages was straight, little like I said, posters. Just give you an idea of the new people that's coming out. Of course, number three, got to put the Vibe in there. Vibe magazine.
Yeah.
Vibe was always
Yeah,
giving it
nah.
up. So they was keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? Have more R&B artists in there. So it was a little more R&B, but you had, you know what I'm saying, Outkast, things of that nature. Get on the Vibe magazine, more in-depth interviews. Then of course you got to go with Benzino and the Source. You know what I'm saying? That was
Oh.
that was the that was rolling back then. The Source was what it was. All types of beef with Eminem and Cruz and things like that. Everybody at the beginning of
Mm-hmm.
that was the big one. People wanted to get the five mics. You know what I'm saying? So that was
Yep.
always what folks wanted to get with the five mics. But the Source kind of got overran after a while, and I think right now the only one that's standing, and I had to give them the number one spot,
Who
the
that?
double XL. Got to give
Oh
them
yeah,
double
double XL.
XLs.
Yeah, yeah,
They holding it down, man.
yeah.
They still got they got the Instagram pages and everything. Still getting information
Mm-hmm. I remember
from
double
double
XL.
XL. So double XL is still being, and they went digital, still running it, still letting you know, hey, they used to have the freshman class. That was one of the bigger magazines that they would have come out, so you would know the new rappers
Mm-hmm.
that was coming out, and then they kind of started with that freshman class. They started the cipher. BAT kind of did that cipher with the freshman class and things of that nature. So you really got to understand the lyricism, the creativity of some of those artists that was out there on those. So
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to give some love to those authors, those publishers. I'm saying, those Black entrepreneurs that was help carrying information to the people back in the day. What I'm saying? And right now, hey, it's a different means. And if they didn't jump on the bus, they weren't gonna be able to do it. But like I said, at number four,
Yeah.
I had rap pages. Number three, Vibe magazine. Number two was the Source. Got to get five mics on there. And then you had right now still running it, Double XL magazine. So great shout out to them for holding it down and getting the information to all the people back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
and those that are still keeping it going and get information to the people on the hip hop side. It's had
So
to show a little appreciation to them.
so the new hip hop magazines, the new era of hip hop magazines is on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the news sources I watch on Instagram that has the same vibe as hip hop magazines back in the day is the Shade Room. Shade Room,
Okay,
kind of keeps you up on what's going on and on different levels as well as hip hop. Um, you know, so I kind of get all my gossip from the Shade Room. You
gotcha.
know, it's kind of
Yeah, I've seen the
one trying
shade
to be
room.
nosy.
Yeah, I see the shade room. I follow I think it's the Mallory brothers. That's what how they say their name. But they
Mm.
do a lot of reviews. Are like twins, and they do a lot of reviews, like kind of listening. You get little snippets of the songs and stuff like that, and they do
Oh,
some
okay.
throwbacks. So they'll be like, "Oh, what came out? Like, let's do a throwback to this particular album," and they give it their real vibe, or maybe an album because they're younger,
Mm.
so they give a real vibe, like, "Oh, listen to this," and like, "Oh, yo, that slaps," or
Yeah,
that
yeah.
goes, whatnot. So those are one guys that I kind of follow and hear their take on a few things and stuff like that. So there's any and everything. You know what I'm saying? You got dang on, what's that dag on? Oh man, I can't even think of it. But there's a lot of like places now that you can touch all those things. So it's very different than just having four. Like now, you know, pretty much you can go to your favorite person that you just like to talk, and they talk about
Yeah,
hip
yeah,
hop or R&B, and they can give their take, and you be like, okay, I like that, and you can call that person. You know, they got a video magazine pretty much. You know, anybody's
yeah, yeah,
publishing anything right now, so they're just out
yeah,
there being able to do what they need to do. You got a YouTube and they review music. Hey, that's your video magazine. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, yeah.
you know, so there's a lot of them out there, and you can find the information a lot of places nowadays. So, was
Yeah.
there any what else you got? What else you got for me, man?
So I did want to kind of get into one thing before we roll out of here. I
Uh-huh.
was thinking this week. I've listened to a lot of old school or whatever, and so I was thinking about the hottest. Who do you think is the hottest underrated rappers? New school or even old school? You know what I'm saying? Who are some of the hottest underrated rappers that you can think of?
Um, dude, I really like to listen to is nice, great storyteller.
Who?
I'll
Who?
say a guy that's nice, that's got as a great storyteller, got nice
Uh,
beats. I've been a fan of Delvin the Dude, underrated, super good rapper, straight out of Houston. He does, you know, Delvin the Dude is nice, and he has some nice albums, got a good vibe.
First of
You know,
all, is his name Devin or Delvin?
Delvin, I think it's Delvin the Dude.
I thought it was Devin the dude.
Now we can look it up. I'm gonna look it
I
up.
always thought this man's name was Devin the dude.
Is it Devin?
I don't know. It could be Devin.
Oh,
Delvin.
hold up. Let's see. Yes, Devin.
Oh, okay.
Devin. The
Yeah, yeah.
dude.
I thought you was. Yeah,
There you
I'm.
go.
I'm gonna give you. I'm
There
gonna give
you
you that
go.
one.
Devin the dude. I got look, I added an L. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gave that man. You gave that man an L. That man. He probably never had a loss in his life. You gave him an L.
It's all good. You know what I mean? So who you have?
So I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So I think for me, one of the most underrated rappers, man, old school. I ain't gonna say old school, but he, some years back,
Mm,
Petey Pablo. Like Petey Pablo, Diary of a Sinner CD was hot. Like I've been listening to it all week. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Just the makeup of this CD, man, of this album
yeah,
was creative. You know what I'm saying? Lyrically, still hot. And
yeah,
everybody remember Petey Pablo, you know what I'm saying? What's it called? North Carolina, you know what I'm saying?
yep,
Raise up, take your shirt off, you know what I'm saying? But that diary, get a chance, go check out that Diary of a Sinner CD. I'm trying to tell you,
yeah,
you're gonna laugh, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna vibe to it, you know what I'm saying?
right.
You're gonna ride to it, whatever, but like I said, I think my pick for that would be Peter Pablo. And Peter Pablo, if you out there player, you know what I'm saying, give us another one, bro. It's time for you to give us another one. You've been gone for a minute. Cause
Yeah.
Peter Pablo had signed to Suge Knight at one point in time, right? Signed to Death Row, and then he kind of fell off. I don't know if
Possibly.
it fell through.
Yeah,
If it fell through or something.
I'm not totally sure which one that went on. But I do have another person that that I would say underrated, really only dropped he dropped two albums. I would say his first album was the best, and also he was on a label that wasn't necessarily known for lyricism, but he was probably the most lyrical rapper on there, and his album was nice all the way through with some lyricism. And that's Mac from No Limit. And his album
Oh,
Shell
oh,
Shocked in 1998. Mac
I
was
totally forgot about Mac.
legit, man. Mac was nasty, man. And if he
I
didn't have
forgot
to,
about Mac.
if he didn't go in on some you know, on some charges and have to go to jail for a
Mm.
period of time, I mean, I think he probably would have been one that could have came out of No Limit, kind of like Mystical. He just had that. He had that voice. He had that rhythm, and he had true lyricism on his albums. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't heard
Mm.
Mac Shell Shocked 1998, that album was legit. It was serious. It was kind of like you know how you had my man from Philly going over to Death Row with the Dog Pound, Corrupt, where you had that
Mm.
lyricism on a different style beat, and it just really stood
Mm.
out. And that was Mac's type of lyricism that was on some KLC No Limit beats, and you were like, man, this is serious. So yeah, Mac, Shell Shocked, that was one of my favorite rappers, and was really disappointed when he got sentenced and whatnot. So but yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's out now, and I know with Master P doing tours and stuff like that, I think Mac's back on the tour and everything after he got out. So if he's out there, shout out to Mac, man, go check that out, and show us your support and whatnot.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, I
You
think
got
No Limit gonna
anybody
be
else?
on. I think I did have one more person. While I'm up here, and
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, man, this is two people I got. Oh, so the other person or people I got that I think people slept on is
Mm-hmm.
also Field Mob. Field
Okay.
Mob. So people slept on Field Mob. Like I said,
Right.
rooted to the tutor. What is it called? Pine trees and street lights. It's just
Yeah.
like, bro, like people slept on Field Mob. Like when I
Yeah.
was in the military, man, I met a dude in the military before Field Mob dropped. He was from Albany, Georgia. He
Right.
came back, man. I was stationed in, I think I was at Fort Riley.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Fort Riley, Kansas, or whatever. And he was like, "Hey, bro," and then I was already doing music. He said, "Hey, bro,
Right.
my cousin's about to drop. And they from Albany." And I'm like, "Who you talking about?"
Right.
He said, "Man, Field Mob." He said, "Check this out." And he had a little CD. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When they had cassettes or whatever. He said, "Check this cassette out." But I said, "Check this no, it was a CD. It was a time. It was check the CD
Right.
out." So I rolled to it for a minute before they dropped, man. When they dropped, bro, like that's all I
Yeah.
listened to for a long time was Field Mob. You know what I'm saying? Them
Yeah.
cats. Lyrically, I'd say one of the hottest groups that ever came out. So I ain't gonna say top. I ain't gonna say,
Right.
I wouldn't say, but I say one of the hottest groups that ever came out
Yeah.
lyrically was Field Mob. You know, a lot to you.
Okay. All
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think I got two more for you because I got one of my favorite rappers. That I don't think a lot of has come out with a lot of albums. Had a couple real like hits, but I still feel like he's underrated. Um, and that's my dude from the Midwest, Twister. That's my guy.
Oh
Twister
yeah,
be
of course.
going hard. You know what I'm saying? Twister go hard. I feel like he can rap with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
I know they give Eminem a lot of love on the whole speed game. You know what I'm saying? But Twister was doing it way before him. You know what I'm saying? He was getting busy, and I think that he can go with the speed game, no different, and be able to give it to you real. So Twister's always been my dude, and then also, cast out of North Carolina, Little Brother, the Minstrel Show is a
Yeah,
hell of a CD, man. And that's one
I
of
remember
those
Little
you
Brother.
really gotta that Little Brother, the Minstrel Show, heck of a concept, great rap, great lyricism, awesome beats because Knife Wonder does the beats on that joint. I mean, it's a great album. So if you guys out there look up Little Brother, the Minstrel Show, great album, very underrated. So.
No doubt, no
All
doubt.
right. All right, man. So you got any words of encouragement for the people for the next for the week?
Yeah, man. Hey, I will say this, man. I was thinking about this earlier. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, man, look out for each other, no matter what. I say, it's like I don't think people understand how a word of encouragement, or hello, how you doing, how's your day, can change somebody's life. So you know what I'm saying? While you out there, even if you walk by somebody that look like they're having a bad day, say hello. So, say, hey, how's your day going? Make somebody smile, man. A smile will go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
All right. Make
Hey, and then
sure make
go.
yeah. Yeah,
No,
make
go
sure
ahead, my bad.
make sure you encourage the people. Just get better one day at a time. As long as you're better than you were yesterday, then you're making progress. So that's always a good thing.
Yep.
And pass that along to the people out there that you interact with. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a good thing. All
No
right,
doubt, no
bro.
doubt.
You got anything else, man?
That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Another
All
week in the
right.
hole. Tomorrow
Yeah,
starts
put
another
it. Go
week.
ahead. Go ahead. Put it in the put it in the file cabinet. We done got it
You know what I'm
done one
saying?
more time. So we really appreciate you guys that are coming and checking in with us. Once again, Mid Ketchup Podcast. Hit us on everything. We'll soon be putting everything on Spotify and things like that, so you can throw it on, listen to it in your car as you on heading to work and stuff like that. As of right now, we're doing the video piece, so we'll have them. We're gonna have all our episodes up there so that you guys can check them out. Check us out on social media on Lofton underscore Hayes at MKP. Also on Facebook, you got us at the Mint Ketchup on Facebook, and then you got us on Mint Ketchup on YouTube. And Regine, where can they find you?
He the author at Facebook. He the author at IG. He also the author on Twitter. So go look me up, man. Go holler at your boy. And make sure that you like and subscribe to us on YouTube, like he was saying. Mint Ketchup all day. You know, it's only gonna get better from here. We're only going up. So holler.
Yep. Can't wait to see you. Love you guys. Thank you for joining with us, and we will see you next week. Have a great one.
No doubt.